CNBC is on assignment in Macau. As the NBA makes its high-stakes return to China, after an absence of over 5 years, the league is back. But is it a slam dunk or a risky rebound?
Yeah!
With millions of fans watching and billions of dollars in sponsorship, media rights, and merchandise on the line, this is more than just a game. It's a business play with global implications. And it's all unfolding as U.S.-China relations remain strained, raising the stakes for one of America's most iconic exports. I'm Emily Tan, and over the next 30 minutes, we hit the court and dive deep into the NBA's long-awaited return to China, speaking to some of the key players who made it happen. With more than 300 million basketball fans in the country alone, there is a lot on the line. And nearly 6 years ago, it was all at risk. In 2019, a single tweet in support of Hong Kong's pro-democracy protests sparked a firestorm. Merchandise sales were halted, games pulled off the air, and sponsorship deals dropped, threatening the NBA's future in its biggest international market. But now, after a long road to recovery, the league is back. Basketball is as popular as ever in China. Arguably, no single person has pushed harder to thaw ties between the NBA and China than Alibaba's Tsai. Tsai has invested heavily in sports, including professional lacrosse, soccer, women's basketball, and yes, the NBA, when he purchased the Brooklyn Nets for $3.5 billion in 2019. Now basketball is back in China, and the Nets are one of the two teams going head-to-head in preseason action.
The NBA has a huge fan base in China, hundreds of millions of fans. And during the time when the NBA wasn't playing games here, they continue to, the games are broadcast in China, and they continue to engage with fans on social media. So the opportunity came up for the league to come to Macau Sands to play games. It's really a partnership between Sands China. My friend Patrick Dumont had a lot to do with this, and also the NBA with Adam, recommitting to playing games here. I couldn't be more excited that we're the first, since 6 years ago, we're the first team picked to come back to Macau and play games here.
Why would China want the league back?
Why not? As I said, there's a huge fan base in China, and Chinese fans want to watch the best basketball. And the NBA is the best basketball league in the world because the best players play in the league. Just this past summer, you see, some of the biggest stars in the NBA, like LeBron, Steph Curry, Victor Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Anthony Edwards. They all came to China, and they came with, the fans loved it. Huge welcome. And so for the fans to be able to engage with the players here, physically see the games live, it's a treat for the fans, so why not?
Balancing commercial interest, political risk, how did you prepare your team to make the trip back to China?
Well, for me, there's really not a lot of preparation for our team. You know why? Because our mindset is very international. The Brooklyn Nets is a very international organization. Our coach is Spanish. Our GM is from New Zealand. Our CEO, who runs the business side, is from Israel. And look at our rookie class. Among the 5 guys, we have Russian, we have French, we have 2 Israelis, and then we have Zhen Fanbo, who will be playing this weekend. So we're a very international team. And for us, if there's any opportunity for us to play internationally, we put up our hand. So this is a thrill for me personally to kind of come to home and be able to participate in this great event here.
I have so many signed items.
Also coming home, Mario Ho, son of late casino tycoon Stanley Ho, who recently joined a consortium which purchased the Boston Celtics for $6.1 billion.
As a Macau local, I can tell you the city is buzzing like nothing before. Everyone has traveled here to catch a glimpse of the players, catch a glimpse of the legends, and I think everybody just can't wait for the games to actually take place already. Now, as a Celtics co-owner, I think this time for me, it's to look at the commercial opportunities of what this means to the teams, and also to interact with the players and see how they feel. And obviously, I think they're all excited, and the fans are very excited to be able to see them. It's a once-in-a-year event, and but then again, I think with the games resumed and multi-year partnership, that's going to bring even more NBA games here to China. Hopefully, Macau becomes the first choice location for NBA games and players and legends whenever they pay a visit to this country.
So the NBA has chosen to return to China, but they've chosen Macau. What does that mean to you?
Well, I think that really speaks to Macau's ability and also the facilities here that can host such a big major international event. The hotels, the event space, the experience, the international culture that can be merged into such an incredible week. Macau's always been ready and able to host such games. I think very good pick from the NBA, and hoping that Macau stays as their #1 pick.
This is a 5-year partnership that NBA has with the Sands to bring the NBA, the games, the preseason games to the city here. The first year, Brooklyn Nets, Phoenix Suns. When will we see the Celtics play here?
I would love to see the Celtics come to my hometown as well. But there is going to be an application process where the NBA runs, and it won't just be the Celtics applying, because especially after this weekend, I'm sure everyone is going to see the impact this is going to have. And a lot of teams are going to be very, very interested in coming here. So I'll try my best, and we'll see within the 5 years if we can bring Celtics here. But even if it were not to be the NBA games officially, I'll for sure try to bring a lot of the Celtics players, legends, perhaps even coaching staff, management team, some of the other co-owners to come and feel the city, to come and understand, give an opportunity for the Chinese Celtics fans to interact with everybody at the organization.
The Macau government has made it a priority to diversify the Macau economy away from gaming. There's the Macau Grand Prix. We also have seen boxing matches in the city here. Does basketball have a place here?
Absolutely. If you look at the Chinese population, quite a big percentage of them watch basketball, play basketball, follow the NBA. So whenever there is basketball-themed, basketball IP events that take place in Macau, you are going to be able to promote further tourism. And that is the main objective, one of the main objectives of the Macau government. Through basketball, through these major international events, bringing more people, whether it's locally from mainland China or foreignly from across Asia and other parts of the world, it is already proven to be a big success.
There is no single best team in the NBA, but the Celtics have won the most NBA championships, now at 18. Share with us why you bought a basketball team and why the Celtics.
Why Celtics is an easy answer, because I went to school at MIT and completely fell in love, integrated myself with a lot of people and the culture of the city, and I went to a lot of games. And so being a lifelong Celtics fan, when such an opportunity comes by, you are not going to let it pass. You're going to seize it. And this is honestly like a dream come true moment for me. From a Celtics fan to a Celtics co-owner, for me, there's of course going to be that passion that remains forever, but now it's really about looking at the responsibility of helping the team going forward, helping the organization in whatever way that I can, perhaps expanding their presence here in Asia and China.